The first order was £200. A winter coat split into 3 payments of £66, interest-free. Nobody calls that debt. 18 months later, she owed a little over £4,000, and she could not tell you the day it happened. One Sunday evening, she sat down at the kitchen table and tried to work it out. Not because a letter had arrived, not because anything had gone wrong that day. Just a feeling that the small payments leaving her account had stopped making sense. There was no screen she could open that showed the whole number. So she went app by app. An order she thought had finished months ago was still running. A dress for a wedding, trainers, a birthday present for her sister. 2 late fees of £5 each that she had never even noticed. And a financing plan she had mentally filed under sorted. She wrote the numbers on the back of an envelope and added them up. The financing plan alone had just over £3,100 still to pay. The live orders came to another £900, a little over £4,000. She has a job. She checks her banking app. She is careful in every way she can see, which is exactly why the number felt impossible. So it is worth asking the question she asked herself that night. There was no disaster. There was no big purchase she could not explain. So where did it come from? It came from a coat. 18 months earlier, she needed a winter coat, and the good one was £200. At the checkout, there was a button. Klarna, pay in 3. 3 payments of £66, a month apart, no interest, no paperwork. She paid all 3 on time. It worked. And that is the part people miss. The first one almost always works, which is why there is a second one. The button was under the trainers. It was under the birthday present. It was under the skincare and the dress and the thing she nearly didn't buy. Each order cost her between £20 and £60 a month. Each one on its own was nothing. But none of them lived in the same place. Her banking app just showed a scatter of small payments going out on different days. Nobody was hiding the total from her. It had simply never been assembled, anywhere, in one place. Then she moved flat. The sofa and the washing machine came to around £3,200. And by now, installments were simply how she bought things. The same app offered financing for bigger purchases, a proper credit agreement, repaid monthly over up to 2 years. This product was different in one important way. It charged interest at a representative rate of 21.9%. It did not feel like a loan. It felt like how you buy a sofa now. The interest-free habit had quietly walked her into interest-bearing debt. Same brand, same screen. 1 more monthly payment. Then came the month the car failed its MOT. Not a disaster, just an ordinary British bad month, the kind that arrives once or twice a year. The repair bill landed in the same week as rent and council tax. And the installments, which had always been invisible, suddenly had to queue with everything else, including the financing payment. 1 payment missed, then another, on a different order. To be fair, Klarna's process was not aggressive. There were reminders, a 7-day grace period, then a late fee of £5 on each order, capped at 2 fees per order. Small numbers, but she had 6 orders running. And the real cost was not the fees. It was the juggling. Which app, which date, which amount, which card. There was never a day it became £4,000. There were only months, each one slightly heavier than the last, which is why she could not name one. And if this sounds like one person being careless, the numbers say otherwise. The Financial Conduct Authority runs a survey of how this country actually handles money. It found that in the year to May 2024, 1 in 5 UK adults used buy, now, pay, later. That is 10.9 million people. Among adults between 25 and 34, it it was 3 in 10. In 2017, this market was worth around £60 million. By 2024, it was more than 13 billion. Most people who use it are fine. In that same survey, 86% of UK adults had no outstanding buy now, pay later debt at all. But the regulator found something else. People who use these products are almost twice as likely to be in serious financial distress as everyone else. And 1.1 million adults were carrying £500 or more. Here is the detail that explains the shame. Only 8% of this spending goes on essentials. 4 in 10 purchases are lifestyle and beauty. Nearly as many are people treating themselves, coats, birthdays, small kindnesses to yourself in a country where everything else is getting harder. So when the debt lands, it feels like a verdict on your character. It is not. It is the predictable result of how the product is built. Because 4 payments does not feel like borrowing. It feels like scheduling. The language does that work on you. There is no friction at the checkout and no ledger across the apps. The product is easiest to use in exactly the way that does the damage. And the same app that offers interest-free installments offers a 21.9% financing plan one screen away. A quiet ladder from something that does not feel like debt to something that very much is. For years, this kind of credit sat outside consumer credit regulation. No required affordability checks, no ombudsman to complain to, no duty to point a struggling customer towards free debt advice. That changed on the 15th of July, 2026. Days ago, at the time of recording, Buy Now, Pay Later is now regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority. Lenders must check you can afford to repay before you take out an agreement. Terms must be clear up front. Klarna itself now reports its pay later borrowing to credit reference agencies. And when something goes wrong, you can take it to the financial ombudsman. To be fair, the sector is not cartoonish. Klarna has offered to waive half an overdue balance rather than send it straight to collections. But the new rules exist because the structure, left alone, kept producing people like her. And the rules share one honest limit. They do not clear an existing £4,000. So, one move, not a spreadsheet, not a promise to never use the button again. Tonight, open every app you have once and write the whole number down in one place. Not to fix it tonight, just so the number exists. Because a number on paper can be worked with. A feeling in your chest is much harder to start on. And if the number frightens you, there is a free next step. Step Change, the UK's leading debt charity, deals with buy now, pay later debt every single day. The number is 0800 138 1111. Calling them costs nothing, and they will not tell you that you were foolish. They will recognize the pattern before you finish describing it. She still has the envelope. The number on it has started, slowly, to come down. The coat was never the problem. The invisibility was. And that, at least, ends the moment you write the number down. If this story feels familiar, this channel exists for that reason. You can subscribe for more calm, documentary-style explanations of money, pressure, and real life in the UK.